All right, am I live? Uh, is the stream running? All right, we are live. So, welcome everybody. It is the King of Dogs, and today, well, in the last stream, I began a pretty big project. I began the bridge to the village, and if you see my inventory here, yeah, we're gonna be working on finishing that bridge, and that means a whole lot of tree chopping, a whole lot of block placing. What it? Huh? What was? I am. That's something was walking outside my door. Whatever. We're gonna be chopping trees. We're gonna be placing wood, and we are going to finish the bridge. So yeah, this is gonna basically be a very chat-focused stream, probably. I'll just be asking you guys questions. I'll be answering questions, and we're gonna have a good time. Because not every stream can be like when you got a Minecraft world like this, not every stream is gonna be all about the action, me just trying to survive. Sometimes you have a stream that's all about breaking and placing blocks, and that's what this stream is gonna be. It's all about finishing what I started last stream. Cause yeah, I gotta make that whole bridge 3 blocks wide, and then I'm probably gonna put fences or something on it as well, just so that I can avoid falling off of it. So we need a lot of wood. A lot of wood. So we're actually gonna go over in this direction here, because like last stream I spent quite a while chopping trees over by the edge of this landmass, like over by this water. So we're gonna do some more of that as well. Clear out this area as well, maybe eventually we'll make something over here, but and then I have no idea when I'm gonna start working on upgrading my base, because it's been a shack for the entire series. Like ever since I started this world, that base has been nothing more than a small shack. Uh, so yeah, I definitely want to do something about that, but I have no idea when I'm gonna get to that. So yeah, I mean, it's just more of the same. Just just a lot of tree chopping, a lot of block placing, and we're just gonna keep going until I'm gonna finish the bridge today, and then maybe we'll do something else, depending on how long this takes. But I might use up all my axes just so I have a ton of extra wood. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what I'd use the wood for, but it's nice to have a ton of wood. Now, in an in a stream from a few weeks ago, I was actually asked a question that I was asked a question where the answer is less than, well, let's see. A few weeks ago, I was asked a question, and the answer is pretty simple. So I was asked if my world was one that could be joined. Like I was asked if it was a public or private world, and the answer, and this was for my other Minecraft series, my Cobblemon series, but I was asked if someone could join the world, and the answer to that, and the answer to the and this answer extends to both worlds. The answer is no. My worlds are single player, they are private. I I do not think I would be able to run a server simply because I'd have to do the monthly payments, and with where I am right now, I'm not sure if the monthly payments are a valid option. Like, I don't think I can actually do. Yeah, in fact, I definitely cannot do monthly payments for a server. So no, I do not have any plans on opening up an SMP or anything like that. And with how small my following is, I that that also very much reduces the chances of me ever starting an SMP. Like maybe if I get big, I'll consider starting an SMP, but as of now, I have zero plans of ever starting an SMP. Zero plans of ever starting any kind of server. So yes, my worlds are completely single player. Alright, we've chopped a lot of trees. We got a lot of wood in the inventory. I think I think that's an I'll chop this one just to like this should be enough wood to get us most of the way there, if not all the way there. But of course, I still do want to add fences, so that might require me to keep chopping trees. This should be more than enough, hopefully, but we'll see. Oh, and that's definitely a thunderstorm. Okay, heading to my base, because I do not want to. Yeah, okay, definitely gotta go to base. Do not want this to be the episode where I die. Oh gosh, there's enemies everywhere. No, no! Oh gosh. Okay, almost messed that up. Almost forgot to. Oh gosh, I'm getting low. Okay. Well, that was not ideal, but we lived it and we got a ton of wood, so let's get to work. We got 4 stacks of planks from just the one stack of logs. Okay, okay. All right, let's yeah, I gotta do a lot of building here. So it's gonna be a long stream, but we'll make it through. And we've already got the outline for this made, so oh yeah. Oh yeah. I we might need to chop more wood, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, definitely gonna need to chop more wood. All right, when am I gonna stop misplacing the blocks? Yeah, like this 1 block wide road is not gonna work. We need the free blocks. We don't want to be falling off here. And of course, I mentioned this in the previous hardcore stream, but this road is purely functional. It's got nothing like aesthetics is not something I'm worried about. This is a practicality over like this world is all about survival and less so about vanity. I I could not care less about okay, can I place this properly? I could not care less about vanity in a world like this. Especially when I am just not a good builder in general. Like you are not going to get these insane mega builds you see from big YouTubers hardcore series. You're going to get shoe boxes, wooden roads, and ugly farms probably. Okay, can I please yeah, you're not going to get very pretty builds from this at all. Okay, I'm falling off, but definitely more than 7 blocks here. There we go. We've done one part of the road, and we got so much more to do. So, let's get going with this. Gotta bring it up. You know what? We'll start doing it like this instead of just doing a big line of it. We'll start placing it bit by bit, just like this. So yeah, on the note of like uh creating an SMP, it is something I will consider if I ever have my channel get a like if my channel gets bigger, I definitely will consider starting an SMP, but as it is now, there's a ton of factors as to why I can't right now. Look, like just a lack of interest is one thing. Uh, because as much as I make content that I enjoy. I focus more on what I enjoy than the algorithm. And whether or not that's helpful for my channel, well, it's definitely not helpful for my channel. I know for a fact that because I view YouTube as a hobby rather than a job, and that's definitely not I think that's a great mindset for it basically just means I make the content I want. I don't bend to the algorithm. But it does mean that I'm not gonna perform as well as some other YouTubers, and that is completely fine by me. I don't need I don't need view counts or subscribers to feel happy with my content. What I need to feel happy with my content is the fact that it's content that I liked making. I used to have there are many videos where I just canceled them outright because didn't enjoy them. Uh, I didn't enjoy the process of creating them. I used to have back when my Pokemon content was on this channel before I made Rex Accuracy, I actually had I had done a Ultra Moon Nuzlocke video which covered the first island, and that video I was supposed to keep making videos for the entire series, but I just for the I was supposed to keep making slideshows for yeah, it was slideshows. I made a Ultra Moon Island Nuzlocke slideshow, and I was supposed to do a slideshow for every single island, and I never completed that series. Not only did I decide to just give up near the end of the game, but simply like this was before I had an actual editing software. So if I messed up on a take, I had to redo the entire video from scratch, and that just I had to restart the whole video. So that just made me give up on the entire project. And that's kind of where my whole I make content that I enjoy thing came from. Like, all right, we're gonna have to head back to the base already because it's turning dark. Oh wait, I have a bed. Yeah, I I brought a bed with me. We're making this road nice and safe. We're gonna make sure that I don't constantly fall off of it. But this obviously isn't gonna be complete until I have fences put up. Those will I'll be able to light up bridge, I'll be able to prevent myself from running off the edge. All that. And of course, I still have no idea how long I've survived in this world, because I'm not the type to keep track of the days. Clearly, the game doesn't, like, my F3 menu doesn't tell me how many days I've survived. Hang on, isn't there, like, statistics? Here I go. Will this tell me? Uh, no. Not even in statistics from the looks of things. Like, unless I'm missing something? Yeah, statistics. Yeah, I just can't see how many days I've survived. That's a little bit annoying, and I need to get more wood. Okay, back to tree chopping it is. We go. Back to tree chopping we go. I mean, we made some decent progress with all the wood that I had gathered at the start of the stream, so yeah, my goal for this stream is just to complete the bridge. Who knows if I'll actually be able to do everything that I wanted to do with this bridge, because I mean, normally I like to stream for like an hour and then stop. My streams. Okay, hang on. Why can I? There we go. Couldn't get out of that water. Yeah, normally I prefer to have a shorter length stream. I don't really like to go super long. My first ever stream was almost 4 hours, and I mean, for one, that stream is privated now, but yeah, it was almost 4 hours, and I just was so tired by the end of it. So I usually stick to 1 hour, 1.5 hour streams, with a few exceptions if I'm feeling like it. Like sometimes I will do a longer stream, but it's very rare. Very rare. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of wood. Because, yeah, that goes on for a while. It leaves my render distance and then curves around. At some point I'm gonna need a wool farm because the base I want to make actually uses, some wool. Uh, and the reason it uses wool is because, well, I don't want to use concrete. I don't want to have to grind out, sand and gravel, so the base I want to make uses wool instead. And yeah, I mean, it's that simple. I just have a base idea. It uses wool because it needs a white block, and wool is just the easiest for me to gather in large amounts. There are a lot of trees over here. Might as well use up all the axes except for like one. Now, as for what my base is gonna be, I'm still not gonna fully reveal it, but your hint is my skin. Something related to my skin. So like, yeah, white block is one of the main materials I'll need, a white block, and my skin is your main hint. We got a stack of wood, but we need a lot more. Again, we need not just the planks, but also the fences and whatnot. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this hole. You know, there's something I can do with this. Instead of just filling it up, I could always just, because I don't have the dirt on me, I could just make a little pond. You might call it lazy, I call it problem solving. I mean, it's not like I've already completely like I am the type of person to kind of just ignore a lot of creeper holes. Like I will fill up the top of them and then I'll leave them hollow. I'm not gonna leave creeper holes completely open, eh, but okay, I'm stuck in the middle here. Yeah, I oftentimes will just like cover the top, put a torch in the in inside. Basically do anything but actually completely fill the creeper hole. I should do something about these pumpkins eventually. Here we go. And then take back the wood. And we got a nice little pond. It's like the creeper hole was never there. So now we can get back to tree chopping. There's a lot of trees to chop here. So yeah, we'll just make our way through the forest, chop as much as I can, because we need, yeah, we just need a ton of wood. Oh gosh, wait, I just started chopping my least favorite kind of tree. Okay. Also, we need to, we're gonna need to sleep in a second. There we go, don't have to run back to my base. I can just sleep here. Yeah, I hate the large trees. They're very annoying to chop because you always get these branches that are just hidden in all the leaves. Oftentimes, you end up getting other trees that where the leaves just don't decay because they're right next to the big trees. I think I got them all there. Why do I keep doing this? I just started chopping another one. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is no, wait, no, this is I guess a medium-sized tree. It's not really a large tree. But yeah, the large trees are very, very annoying when it comes to chopping them down. It's best to like chop them from the top if you can, which is kind of what it's kind of what I do with like if I spawn near like a dark forest, that's usually how I get my wood from there. I chop them straight from the top. So many of these saplings are gonna end up getting lost, and that's probably the saddest part. I'm definitely gonna have to make a tree farm eventually, but like a lot of farms, that's definitely a very late game sort of thing. I mean, I- I'm gonna need TNT, I'm gonna need hoppers. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before I start making automated farms. But it's fun to just take things slow sometimes, do things manually. I don't need to, I don't need to get big farms right off the jump, you know? Chat, I'd love to be able to have the convenience of these massive farms, but I don't need them immediately. All right, so where are we going? We still got a lot of wood to chop. A lot of wood to chop. But once we've got all this wood chopped, we can continue work on the bridge to the village, and then everything will be a-okay. Another stack of logs. Let's keep going. Yeah, we have been chopping a lot of trees. A lot of trees. Uh, yeah, so, I mean, how are you guys doing? Like, with how slow this stream is gonna be, like, it's nice to be able to just chat a bit. So, how are things going? Because, like, I've been fine myself, so I'd like to know how everybody's been feeling, how everybody's been doing lately. Because, like, yeah, I mean, when all I'm doing is chopping trees and placing wood, a stream like this can get a little bit on the boring side, so sometimes you kind of just gotta chat with your viewers to like you gotta chat with your viewers to kind of get an idea of how things are going. I know my stream's boring, but you don't have to tell the world. Like, come on, you hop into a stream where someone's just chopping trees and placing blocks. You hop into a stream with where the goal is to build a bridge, and you complain about the stream being boring. That, as far as I'm concerned, that just well, I mean, don't dis like listen. You're the one who decided to hop into a stream with all of two viewers, so I don't know why you're complaining about about a stream with like no viewers being boring. That's kind of to be expected. Like, yeah, the amateur streamer isn't gonna be the most entertaining person in the world. Uh, in fact, I'm never gonna be the most entertaining person in the world. My streams are just kind of they're very chill. I'm not trying to be the most entertaining person. So, like, you don't have to like don't expect to be the most entertained you've ever been when you're watching my streams. Cuz you'll be disappointed if you expect entertainment. I just stream what I like and I don't care what other people think. But hello Blaine, how are you doing? How's it going? All right, we got a lot of wood. Let's head back to base and good. Okay, I like to hear that. I, yeah, enjoy your stay. Enjoy the ride. I'm gonna warn you not to expect the most entertaining stream ever, but that's just kind of like I focus more on just being kind of chill, I guess. Like you're not gonna hear rapid fire jokes. You're not gonna hear the most insane screams of your life. You're just gonna have something to play in the background, pretty much. Because all I'm really doing is chopping trees, building a bridge from my base to a nearby village. And at some point, I gotta get a name tag for that dog. Uh, let's uh, let's deal with my inventory because this is a bit ridiculous. I definitely do not need that many sticks in my inventory. All right, all right, we got three more. All right, well, if you're not a fan of streamers just screaming and all that, then you are in the right place because this is all about the relaxing and this is all about relaxation and just play it in the background while you do something else. That's my kind of stream right there. Something you can multitask to. Like, yeah, my streams, they're never really the longest in the world, but there's something that you can kind of have in the background while doing something else. But like pretty much the one rule of my streams is just like don't don't be don't be a jerk. That's the only rule of my streams really. Just don't be a jerk to other people, don't be a jerk to me. Like that's literally the only rule. Just be an all-around good person and you can just hang out in the chat if you want. Cuz yeah, my streams do not have any room for toxicity. I just had to I just had to deal with someone being a little more on the toxic side. So, we don't have room for that. But yeah, enjoy your stay. Yeah, so this is basically what we're doing today. We're just like I was chopping trees and now I'm just placing blocks because we got a massive road to finish today. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, so basically this massive road, you can see here it extends pretty far. Last in my last hardcore stream, I built this road that goes from my base to the closest village, and it's basically just a way to transport villagers. So once I have mine carts and rails, I can just transfer them over to my eventual villager breeding chamber and my eventual trading hall and whatnot. Basically, it's just a way to make life a lot easier so that I don't have to travel a ridiculous distance. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been playing this world extremely safe, and that's probably what kind of leads to the streams being a bit Yeah, I've been playing the game very safe. I've been avoiding anything risky for quite a long time, and it's probably gonna stay that way until I feel confident. Like, I'm very nervous about going to the Nether because I fully expect to just lose the entire world the moment I head into the Nether. Uh, that's just the nature of hardcore. You take a risk, you... Okay, it's a good thing there was water below me. Alright, see ya, Blaine. Yeah, it is a good thing there was water below me. Could have been, that could have been awful. I mean, that was a pretty big fall. See ya. And, thanks for joining. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back over there. That was not a great fall. It's a, yeah, really good thing there was water. 'Cause I do not know if I would have survived if there was no water there. It's kind of hard to judge the distance sometimes, but I think I might have lived. But yeah, really tough call there. Real tough call. Almost fell off again. Yeah, so I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll finish the actual road building part today, and then I'll do the fences off stream. Because I mentioned in a past stream, I don't remember if it was Hardcore or Cobblemon. Uh, I mentioned in a past stream, maybe doing stuff off camera so that I can actually work on the world more than once a week. And yeah, I think doing the doing the fencing off camera is gonna be good because like it definitely will help add a little bit more to the stream so that I'm not just doing the same thing 3 streams in a row. Because I'm sure nobody wants to see more wood chopping next week. I mean, I absolutely know that I actually delayed this stream a few weeks because I was just like I did not want to chop more wood. So this stream got delayed a couple weeks because I was dreading all this. So by doing the stream, by doing some of the building and such off camera, I think I can probably just end up making it a lot more enjoyable for myself by doing it in short bursts and a lot more enjoyable for you guys, the audience, by just well, not subjecting you to the same thing for multiple streams in a row. Uh, Especially considering my streams are always fairly short, usually just like an hour or so in length. If I ever do like a huge project, I don't want to have to make multiple streams focused on the one project. So I'll probably end up doing it in shorter bursts, just for the sake of the sanity of myself and the sanity of you guys. Now, there was someone in the chat who did kind of bring something up, and whether or not I kind of reacted poorly to the situation isn't the point here, but yeah, my streams are kind of boring. Uh, Not much really happens in them. I am absolutely awful with commentary, so I will, like, they could have done it better. They could have said it better, but they did have a point. I am not very entertaining. And I'm working on it. Like, I'm definitely working on it, but I could do just a lot better. And one thing I've always thought is, like, maybe my issue is just that I have no one to bounce off of, because it's it's very hard for me to hold commentary all on my own, and I'm wondering if having okay, I should probably do this. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to hold commentary all on my own. So I'm wondering if, like, if I had someone to be in the stream with me, if I had a co-host or whatever, maybe the streams would be more enjoyable, but that's probably never going to happen. Like, I'm probably never going to be able to get a co-host of any kind. So for now, my streams are just the same. Like, the streams are going to be pretty much the same they always are. Uh, I'm not the most entertaining person out there, but I do what I enjoy, and that's what I care about. I don't really need to worry about being the most entertaining person, but it would be a lot. I feel like my channel would do better if I was more entertaining, but I'm not worried too much about that. Yeah, not worried about much. Yeah, like I'd like to improve, but I'm not. I don't really need to worry about it. It's not the most pressing matter at all. YouTube probably will never be a job for me. It's always just going to be a hobby and not much else. All right, we're about to make it. We're at the final stretch. In fact, yeah, we really are at the final stretch because I already built some of this, which means this is definitely going to be one of my shortest streams, but we are about to hit the goal, and then, I mean, it's not gonna be that short. It's still almost an hour, but it's gonna be one of my shorter streams still, regardless. And then I'll just do the fence building off camera because I know that, like, I don't want to stream basically the same thing 3 times in a row, as I've already said. So yeah, I'll just wrap this up and then I'll probably be seeing you guys. Oh, okay. And that is why we are making the road wider, because stuff like that is gonna keep happening. Okay. Imagine if I end up dying while just building this road. That would not be good. And we still got a lot of wood left over. So like all this can probably be made into fences. But yeah, I mean the bridge is complete. Or complete-ish. I mean I still gotta add in the fences and then the rails eventually, but this is yeah, I mean definitely not my best dream. I'll say that. But I got my goal completed. Could I have done this on the like what? This took 2 hours total? 2 hours or so? Because I had the first stream, which was like an hour, and then I had this stream, which was less than an hour. It didn't take too long. That's how I'll put it. And then once I have rails, and I mean that's not going to be for a long time, but once I have rails, it's going to be a very quick trip. Hmm. Actually, do I want to do the wool base or do I want to do a different base? Okay, I was not looking at my screen there. Yeah, I was not looking at my screen at all. That was not good. I was looking at the wrong screen. Once again, water is saving me. Surprisingly, it's not that dark underneath the bridge. Like, yeah, it's not that dark, but I mean it is only 3 wide, so I mean yeah, I shouldn't expect it to be that dark. But yeah, I mean I could end the stream around now, or I could look maybe try figuring out what I'll do about my base, because the base situation is pathetic. My base is pathetic. It's literally just a box. Uh like it is so cramped in there. It's just chests everywhere. It is the emergency shack I built in episode 1, so like I should probably do something about that. But at the same time, like, do I want to? Do I want to work on the base today? Because I just spent a whole hour chopping trees and placing wood. So, like, do I want to clear out this area a bit and work on a new base? Or no, wait, my new base was going to be up on the Cherry Mountain, wasn't it? Yeah, as you can see, base is awful. I mean, this is the whole thing. Can at least. How do I. Wasn't there like a shortcut to I could have sworn there was a way to just put all blocks of a specific type in a chest, but I can't remember. Or was it the other way around? I I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Do I have shears anywhere? Or did I never craft shears? I don't think I ever crafted shears because I really don't have that much iron. So I guess we're gonna do that now. Because I need... Where's the wool? Where's the sheep? One wool, okay. We'll get a bit of wool for my mountaintop base. I believe I saw a sheep over here, but they're probably despawned by now. Because yeah, once again, this is your hint for what my base is. My skin is your hint. Careful there, horse. You almost got slashed. Oh, right, that's what shearing grass does. Uh, I don't really need the short grass. Yeah, let's just do all that. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll put an end to the stream here. 'Cause like I mean, we didn't do much. But we finished what I started last stream, and that's what I had as my goal regardless. So I think that's a good spot to leave off. I'll uh I'll be doing the fencing off stream. So for now, thank you for joining and farewell.